This is BeefCakeYeti, and you're at TheFrozenDiner. Thanks for stopping by. As you can see from the screen here, I am playing the Stanley Parable. And I'm about to begin the game, so let's check this out. This says, the end is never the end. It's pretty quick
This
to
is
load.
the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day,
Wow.
every month, of every year.
Wow!
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in,
Huh.
as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
He's so positive.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, I'm moving around. I'm looking around. Yeah, I was going to comment on his job being a lot like mine, but I guess in retrospect it really wasn't. I don't know. Is this supposed to be a scary game? Looking around.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I hate Mondays. Who farted mug? Oh, that's funny. There's some papers there. It's kind of bright out. Let's see. Oh, wow. All these doors are shut and locked.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh, this narrator's mocking me. That's so funny. This game is hilarious.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, let's go to the door on the left.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I had no idea. I had no idea where the
Yes,
office was.
This room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Coffee nut.
But
good
eager
mugs.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Wait a minute. Where am I going? What is all this? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion will cause death. There's a $5,000 penalty?
Look, Stanley, I think... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oh, that is great! Alright. Hold here, please. I'm gonna post this video. Thanks for watching. We'll progress with the story. This is great. This is good stuff.